Cruel Intentions is a 1999 American teen drama film that follows the story of a group of wealthy, privileged teens in New York City who engage in a dangerous game of manipulation and seduction. The main characters, Sebastian Valmont and Catherine Ratul, are step-siblings and make a bet to deflower the new girl at their school, Annette Hargrove. As the story progresses, both of them come to realize that their actions have consequences and that their insatiable thirst for power and control can have a profound impact on those around them. The film explores themes of manipulation, seduction, power, and social expectations, and is set against the backdrop of a high society in New York City. It was a commercial and critical success and became a cult classic over the years. Welcome back to our channel, Mystery Recaps. Today we're going to dive deep into the world of the iconic teen drama film, Cruel Intentions, which was released in 1999. This film, directed by Roger Kumble, starring Ryan Phillippe, Sarah Michelle Gellar, and Reese Witherspoon, tells the story of a group of wealthy and privileged teenagers in New York City who engage in a dangerous game of manipulation and seduction. With its all-star cast, complex characters, and thought-provoking themes, this movie continues to be a fan favorite and a cult classic even after 2 decades of its release. If you're a fan of movies that explore the darker side of human nature and the consequences of our actions, then you're going to love this episode. We'll take an in-depth look at the characters, their motivations, the themes, and the cinematography that make Cruel Intentions such a powerful and memorable film. We'll also be discussing the performances of the lead actors and how they bring their characters to life. So, get ready for a wild ride as we take you through the twists and turns of this iconic movie. So sit back, relax, and join us as we delve into the world of Cruel Intentions. In the beginning, the audience is introduced to the main characters and their lifestyle. The film opens with a voiceover by Catherine Ratil, Sarah Michelle Gellar, as she explains the rules of the game she and her stepbrother Sebastian Valmont, Ryan Phillippe, play, which is to seduce and manipulate others for their own pleasure. The first scene shows Catherine and Sebastian discussing a new challenge, deflowering Annette Hargrove, Reese Witherspoon, the headmaster's daughter, who is also a virgin. They make a bet on who can seduce her first, with Sebastian taking the challenge. The audience is then introduced to the opulent lifestyle of the main characters as they attend a glamorous party where Sebastian sets his sights on Annette. He approaches her and starts to charm her with his wit and charisma. The scene also establishes the relationship between Sebastian and Catherine, as they are step-siblings who are incredibly close. With a hint of rivalry and sexual tension between them, they both reveal their darker sides as they discuss their plan to manipulate and seduce Annette. In this scene, the audience gets to see the characters' personalities, their motivations, and the dynamic of their relationship. The film's stylish cinematography and direction are already on display here, as well as the strong performances of the lead actors. It's a great setup for what's to come in the movie. In the scenes that follow, the audience sees the characters starting to put their plan into action. Sebastian continues to charm and seduce Annette, taking her on a tour of New York City, showing her the opulent lifestyle he leads and trying to impress her. Annette is initially hesitant, but eventually starts to fall for Sebastian. Meanwhile, Catherine begins to manipulate and influence other people in the school to help in their plan. She enlists the help of Greg, Eric Mabius, and Court, Joshua Jackson, to get closer to Annette and help Sebastian in his pursuit. As the characters become more involved in the bet, they start to reveal more of their true selves. Sebastian is shown to have a darker, more manipulative side, while Annette starts to question her own beliefs and values. Throughout these scenes, the audience also sees the relationship between Sebastian and Catherine continue to evolve, as their actions begin to have an impact on each other. Catherine's jealousy and desire to win the bet start to cloud her judgment, while Sebastian begins to feel guilty about using Annette for his own gain. The film's themes of manipulation, power, dynamics, and societal pressure start to become more pronounced. Guys, what do you think? How does the movie depict the theme of manipulation in the first act itself? Tell us in the comments section below. Additionally, the movie continues to be visually stunning, capturing the grandeur and opulence of the high society New York City setting. The characters are well established, and the acting continues to be strong. Annette, meanwhile, starts to question her feelings for Sebastian and becomes increasingly suspicious of his intentions. She begins to confront him about his true feelings, and Sebastian starts to reveal more about himself and his past. Catherine, however, is determined to win the bet and starts to take more drastic measures to ensure that Sebastian doesn't back out. She starts to use her manipulation skills to control and influence other people, including Sebastian, which causes conflict between the two of them. As the story continues to unfold, the audience sees the characters make choices that will have lasting consequences on their relationships and themselves. The themes of the movie are further developed, particularly the idea of the cost of power and the true nature of desire. The performances of the actors continue to be strong, with each character showing a different facet of their personalities and the complexity of their relationship. In this stage of the movie, the tension starts to build as the characters, actions, and choices become more serious and far-reaching. The story becomes more intense and dramatic, and the audience is left with a sense of uncertainty about how the characters will ultimately fare. Finally, the audience sees the characters' lives spiral out of control as their plans and actions come to a head. Sebastian and Annette's relationship becomes increasingly complicated as Sebastian struggles with his feelings for her and the guilt of using her for the bet. He tries to end things with her, but Annette reveals that she's pregnant with his child, which complicates matters even further. Catherine, meanwhile, becomes increasingly desperate to win the bet, and her actions become more dangerous and destructive. She blackmails people, spreads rumors, and even goes as far as to stage a fake suicide attempt to try and win Sebastian back. Her actions cause a rift between her and Sebastian, and they end up becoming bitter enemies. The audience also sees the other characters' lives affected by the bet, as they're caught in the middle of the manipulation and deceit. Court and Greg, who are initially happy to help Catherine, begin to regret their actions, and their relationship with their friends are also affected. Now that we are about to reach the end, share your opinions about how the film handles the theme of societal pressure and expectations in the comment section below. As the story reaches its climax, the characters are forced to face the consequences of their actions and deal with the aftermath. Sebastian and Annette's relationship is put to the test, and Catherine's actions have far-reaching effects on everyone involved. The themes of the movie are brought to the forefront, with the characters forced to confront their own desires, motivations, and morality. The film concludes with a strong finish, with the characters coming to terms with the events that have transpired and the choices that they've made. It's a powerful ending that leaves a lasting impact on the audience and leaves them with a lot to ponder. So, that concludes our in-depth analysis of the iconic movie, Cruel Intentions. I hope you enjoyed our review and found it thought-provoking and insightful. As always, don't forget to let us know your thoughts on the movie in the comments below. Before we say goodbye, I want to know your thoughts on the movie. Have you already seen Cruel Intentions? If so, what did you think of it? If not, are you planning on giving it a watch? Let us know in the comments below. And as always, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more reviews and analysis of movies like these. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.